Did you know that TEMPUR-Pedic has entered the bed-in-a-box space? Now, they claim that the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid here is soft where you want it and firm where you need it. Now let's see if this mattress can live up to that promise. I'm Lauren, an editor and certified sleep science coach here at Mattress Nerd. I've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and TEMPUR-Pedic sent us this one for free so we can test it out. Now we are in the Nerd Lab here to run this bed through a series of geeky tests, go in depth on performance, and of course, I'll give you my pro-con list. But if you don't have time for all of that, we do have these timestamps down below to help you find anything that you're looking for. So hit that subscribe button and let's get started. Now let's kick things off with a mattress overview. I'm gonna fire off some quick hits regarding the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid so you know exactly what to expect should you decide to buy. Now TEMPUR-Pedic has the TEMPUR-Cloud and the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid. Now the TEMPUR-Cloud is a memory foam mattress, but we're not talking about that. We're talking about the Hybrid, the one with the coils. Got it? Good. Okay, now this bed ships free to your door in a bag, not a box. You're gonna unbag it in your bedroom and you'll have 90 nights to try it out and see if it's for you. If you like it, cool, you get a 10-year warranty. If you don't, fine, you can return it for a full refund. But if you wanna know more about either policy in depth, you can check out our written review in the description below. But without further ado, let's get into the nitty-gritty details. Now, don't be alarmed by the gaping hole in the mattress. I did it on purpose. I cut into the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid to get a good look at the layers and see how they perform from the inside. But of course, you don't want to try this at home because it will void your warranty. Now, let's start with the cover. This cover is breathable and it is moisture wicking for people who sleep hot. Now, once we go inside the mattress, we have my favorite layer, that patented TEMPUR-Pedic slow responding foam. It really molds to your body using your body heat, and it keeps pressure away from those sensitive areas. Now under that we have a layer of support foam. It is more quick responding and its purpose is to keep you elevated on the mattress surface. Now here we have some more foam that is reinforcing the edge, and under here, take a peek at the coils. These are our primary support layer. Now they add some durability to your mattress, they add some breathability to your mattress, and they support your body. And then we have our last layer right here, which is a layer of foam that provides a surface for the coils to rest. At Mattress Nerd, we like to rate firmness on a scale of 1 to 10, where 1 is softer than a cloud. And the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid is a 6 out of 10 on our scale, making it medium firm, which is the universal firmness level. So it should work well for the average sleeper. But we also want to see how well this bed responds to your movements using this lacrosse ball. So as I bounce it on the floor, you see it comes right back up to me. Now let's try this on the mattress surface. Wow, well, even though this bed is a hybrid, it is not giving much bounce, not giving much of anything. So I would say if you move around a lot while you sleep, this is probably not the best option for you. Now, if you take nothing else away from this video, know that your primary sleep position and body type are crucial when shopping for a mattress because a bed's gonna perform differently based on if you are a side, back, or stomach sleeper. Now let's start with side sleepers. You need a mattress that keeps the spine in a straight line, which prevents back pain, but also something that keeps pressure off of your hips and your shoulders because they are jammed into the mattress. Now this bed has pretty average pressure relief for light to average weight sleepers. However, we do see a lot of pressure issues for heavyweight side sleepers when we used our pressure map, so be aware of that. Now, on to back sleepers. Back sleepers need a mattress that maintains the natural S-curve of the spine, which prevents back pain, and this bed does just that for all back sleepers. Now lastly, stomach sleepers, like me, just need a bed that is firm enough to keep the hips elevated and in line with the rest of the spine, which prevents back pain. Now this bed is firm enough for light to average weight stomach sleepers. However, heavier stomach sleepers are going to need a firmer bed altogether just to keep those hips up. If you've ever been woken up by your sleep partner's movements, that's called motion transfer, and that's not what we want. What we want is motion isolation, a bed's ability to stop motion at the source and keep it from transferring across the mattress and waking up your partner. So here's the test. I placed a beaker of liquid on that side of the bed. The movement in that beaker will signify how much movement you feel as I disturb the bed on this side. So as I press my hands into the mattress, mimicking the feel of tossing and turning, we're not seeing too much movement in that beaker, but now I'm gonna test it further by dropping a weighted ball into bed to simulate someone getting in and out. And as I do this, there is not too much more movement. So I would say if you sleep with a partner, you should have a pretty sound night of sleep. Now I'm gonna test edge support. Now, edge support refers to the level of support you get along the perimeter of your mattress. It's really good for people who sleep near the edge of the bed, couples need some space from each other, and seniors use the edges to get in and out of bed. Now, when it comes to the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid's edge support, I would say that I was less than impressed. As I sit along the edge here, I am sinking down quite a bit, and then when I lie along the edge, there is this feeling of like I'm about to fall off, so I don't really feel secure there. Now, when you think TEMPUR-Pedic, you probably think luxury and high price tag. So let's see how much this mattress costs. Now, we've tested and reviewed hundreds of mattresses, and through that we found that most queen size beds range anywhere between $500 to $3,500. Now, this bed right here falls right around $2,200, which is on the higher end of the spectrum. But prices are always changing, so check the link in the description below for the most up-to-date pricing. So we ran through all the tests, you know how much this mattress costs. Now it's time to sum everything up with a pro-con list. I made a list of the 3 best and worst things about the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid here. I like to start out with the bad news, so let's get into the cons. First up, heavyweight side and stomach sleepers. This bed will not offer enough pressure relief or alignment for these positions. Now, if you want some more mattress recommendations, the nerds and I made a list of what we think are the best mattresses for heavy people, which I will link below. Next up, even though this is a hybrid bed, it's not terribly responsive, so if you toss and turn a lot at night or you and your partner prioritize sex, this is not going to be the best mattress for you. And lastly, this bed can be pretty pricey, but of course, the nerds and I made a list of what we think are the best affordable mattresses that I will link in the description below. Now, let's move on to the pros. First up, this bed isolates motion super well, so if you and your partner are lighter sleepers, you shouldn't feel each other's movements. Next up, back sleepers of all sizes should enjoy the TEMPUR-Cloud here. The foam really hugs your spine and the coils will keep you supported. And lastly, if you're a hot sleeper, this mattress does have more breathable layers than other TEMPUR-Pedic models, so I would say go with this one if you have your heart set on a TEMPUR-Pedic mattress. Now that's everything that I have for the TEMPUR-Cloud Hybrid. I would say that this mattress does live up to the claims of being supportive, just not along the edges. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Let me know in the comments below, and while you're at it, go ahead and give this video a like and subscribe to our channel. It always helps. And for more content like this, visit mattressnerd.com. Bye. And TEMPUR-Cloud. The nerd and I. This is not going well.